In March of 2020, at the beginning, really, of the COVID pandemic here in the United States, Kayleigh McEnany, then Donald Trump's communications director, came out and said on Twitter, quote, "President Donald Trump made a commitment to donate his salary while in office. Honoring that promise and to further protect the American people, he is donating his 2019 quarter four salary to HHS to support the efforts being undertaken to confront, contain, and combat coronavirus." Very admirable, right? $100,000 from the man who's allegedly worth $10 billion to the Department of Health and Human Services to help combat the coronavirus pandemic that had reached American shores. Except now we've got Donald Trump's tax returns. And it turns out he didn't donate a dime of that money to the Department of Health and Human Services, as Kayleigh McEnany had, of course, proudly proclaimed. His 2020 taxes, which is when he would have gotten that fourth quarter salary and made the donation, of course, didn't show any charitable donations whatsoever. They didn't show any donations at all, charitable or not. And yet somehow Donald Trump for the year 2020 still managed to pay $0 in federal taxes. So Kayleigh McEnany's tweet was not true. Donald Trump did not, in fact, donate any of his salary that year that we can tell. He donated nothing to no one and still didn't have to pay a single dollar in federal income taxes. Because that's just how the system works. That's how it was designed, to protect people like Donald Trump. And of course, we have talked about that at length here at Ring of Fire since our very first days in 2004. There's, at this point, I don't think any need to rehash the fact that the tax code in the United States, of course, is rigged to benefit those at the top, people like Donald Trump. But it's the lie, right? That's the big part of this story. Kayleigh McEnany said clear as day, I just read you the tweet she had sent out, Trump is donating his salary, $100,000 is what it would have been for that quarter, to the Department of Health and Health and Human Services, and it didn't happen. He simply didn't do it. And the other side of that coin, of course, is that conservatives all throughout the Trump administration hailed him as a massive hero for donating his salary. Look at how good he is. Look at how generous he is. He's protecting us. He's so not greedy that he's not even taking a salary and he's giving it to those poor, fund-starved government agencies. So the question I have is, has anybody thoroughly gone through the other years of his taxes to see if he actually donated any of his salary? I mean, we know he didn't do it in 2020, which is 25% of his entire presidency, so did he do it for the other 75% that he was paid? Did it actually make it to the groups where he said it was going to go? He proudly proclaimed it on Twitter. He told us each quarter where he was going to send it. So I hope somebody's digging through the rest of those tax returns. I know we've only had them for a couple days, but hope somebody's digging through them to find out if he did in fact donate any money at all, or if maybe he just forgot for the year 2020.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.